All right, welcome back, everyone. We're diving deep today, getting into something we all struggle with, saying no, the power of no.
Oh, yeah.
We've got some excerpts here from the book appropriately titled The Power of No.
That's a good one.
And we're gonna see how it can help us get back some of our time and energy. I mean, we talk about saying no all the time, but how do we actually do it right?
Right.
Like, how do we actually put this into practice?
Yeah, I think you hit the nail on the head. We hear about it. It sounds good in theory, but when you're actually faced with it, when someone's asking you to do something, it's hard.
Yes,
It's really hard, and it can feel almost automatic to just say yes.
absolutely. And the book, it digs into that. And there was this one quote that really just jumped out at me. It said, "Every yes to distractions is a no to success."
Hmm.
But like, what are those distractions, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a good question.
What are those distractions for you? Is it like, mindlessly scrolling? Is
Yeah.
it getting roped into, unproductive meetings? Is it, constantly checking email?
I think it's all of those things and more, honestly. And they kind of sneak up on you. They disguise themselves as, opportunities
Right.
or like obligations you can't get out of. But if you take a step back and really think about it, are these things helping you get where you want to go?
That's such a good point. And, this whole idea of goals, the book actually says, say no more often and watch your life change.
Ooh, big statement.
Right. I mean, is it really that simple?
Well, it's not like a magic wand you wave and everything's perfect, but it's powerful, like really powerful. When you start saying no to the things that don't matter, it frees up your time and energy for what does. Like you start to take back control.
I love that. So we're getting to the why, right? Like, why is saying no so important? But the big question is, how do you do it? How do you say no without, feeling like you're letting people down or, making someone upset?
Yeah.
Because I'll be honest, I've definitely struggled with this. Like, there was this one time I was asked to be part of this project, and deep down, I knew it wasn't a good fit for me. It wasn't aligned with my goals, but I felt so much pressure to say yes.
Oh, I know that feeling.
And I ended up saying yes.
Oh.
And it was a drain. It took so much of my time and energy. And honestly, I don't even think I contributed that much because I wasn't really invested.
I think we've all been there. We've all had those projects, those commitments where we're just kind of going through the motions.
You're right.
And that's why it's so important to learn how to say no in a way that's both firm, like you mean it, but also respectful. And the book, it actually has some good advice on this. It says, be direct, but be polite.
Okay. I like that.
So instead of saying like, I can't do that, try something like, I really appreciate you thinking of me, but I'm not able to take on any new commitments right now.
That's good. It's not like, you're not slamming the door shut, but you're also being clear about your boundaries.
Exactly. And sometimes you can even offer alternatives. Maybe suggest someone else who might be a good fit for the task. Or if it's something you're actually interested in, but the timing's not right, maybe suggest a different time that works better for you.
Oh, those are great tips. And it all comes back to this idea that saying no isn't about being negative. It's about being intentional.
Yeah, absolutely. It's like you're choosing how you spend your time and energy. And that's a powerful thing.
Absolutely. And I guess as we wrap up here, what's one thing our listeners could say no to this week? Something that might be holding them back or just draining their energy without giving them much in return.
That's a great question. And I'd say, think about something that comes up again and again, something you dread, something that keeps you from focusing on what really matters. And this week, practice saying no to that. Practice using those polite but firm strategies we talked about.
Yes.
Yeah.
I love that. It's all about taking back control, right?
It is.
Like taking that first step.
Absolutely.
I think this has been a great deep dive, and I hope everyone listening feels a little more empowered to say no,
Me too.
to protect their time and energy.
You got this.
Awesome. All right. Thanks, everyone, for joining us.
Thanks.
We'll see you next time.
Bye.